Hello everybody, welcome to another video here on the channel. This is episode 23 and 24 to my Chart Annotation Review Series. Today is Thursday, or actually no, this is Wednesday, and then today's Thursday. I'm finally caught up after this video. We got yesterday's action, which I'm going to review, and we got today's action, which I'm going to review. After this, Friday's action, it's going to be sort of the same sort of thing, except I'm just going to actually chart it out on the video, and then after this week, next week, the charting annotations are going to be slightly different, a little more advanced, and they're going to kind of cover more of like a daily bias and external bias. So if you haven't already, check out episode 1, work your way up, learn a little bit of what I teach you, and then feel free to check out my Discord server in the link down below. You can have a free trial to access to everything I teach, including a course, and I'll be doing live trading once I do some more outreach and get some more members. So let's first start off with the 4-hour time frame here. There's a little bit of annotations. They're kind of just up here, so we don't got to worry about them. But also everything kind of did change because the contracts sort of adjusted differently. So all right here, you can see this past couple days action, we had a massive buy, kind of consolidated after taking this high, and then we pushed back up again. Just a massive up move, right, all throughout Tuesday. Just all of Tuesday we had a run up. All of pre-market we had a run up. Actually, this candle is not supposed to be counting yet. This is why I don't really like doing higher time frames on replay mode, because this candle actually has not happened yet, but since we're in replay mode, technically it has. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Yeah, same thing here. This hasn't happened yet, but if I was seeing price right here, either we're just going to run up. It depends on the 8:30 news. So if we look at Forex Factory and look at yesterday, you could see, 8:30 we had a CPI. When we have CPI at 8:30, the 8:30 candle is going to be massive. So looking at the 1 minute here, if I replay a little bit, right, this is the this next candle is going to be massive. So you can see 8:29 we have a massive candle right here, and then 8:30 we have an even bigger candle that pushes us up. This candle alone is about 180 points. That is insane. So yeah, if you were to catch this move, right, look at everything else compared to this candle. Absolutely huge. So let's just start off. First of all, I also want to check daily open. So we've been trading above daily open, right? So we may end the day off below daily open. Could not happen though. But this candle right here makes us very bullish, especially since since it's not a manipulation, since we're actually staying up here. This is very bullish. So let's watch some price now. Okay, so inside of here, there's kind of a lot. I don't know why this SMT TP is slanted. I guess I'll see when I get to there. This should probably be an SMT, but we'll see. So first of all, we have an SMT created here. Then we have another SMT here. Here's SMT TP of this SMT. We drive up. We take out this SMT TP. Then up here, we create an SMT. Now I want to see displacement down. The only thing is that out of this SMT right here, we want to see this get taken, which would take out this SMT. So right here, we've respected this fair value gap. This could be an entry. This could be an entry because we have an SMT formed right here and right here. This could also be one bigger SMT. This is the first fair value gap that we tap into. We should respect this and head up to this high. So yeah, this is what the problem was. So right here though, we did create an SMT, meaning that this high was actually taken on ES. So this SMT TP, now that it's been taken on ES, is no longer valid. So this technically takes it. So we don't have to come up here. Now we created this. We have a displacement candle down. We have a fair value gap created. We're also having an uptrend going into a macro. I would expect this to get tapped into and sell off and take out this low. So we tap into it here. Your stop would be above this candle, the top of the candle wick, and then we sell off, and we end up selling all the way down to this protected low, and we create another SMT down here. So then after this SMT is created, we have displacement up, come back, we rebalance into this 1 minute. This could be an entry to go higher. Maybe we could see this high get taken out. So here I would draw a possible TP. That gets hit just like that. We come up here, sort of consolidating, building some structure. We form an SMT here. Here's the SMT TP. That comes down, gets taken. We form an SMT down here. Here's the SMT TP of that. That should get taken along with the protected high because they're stacked liquidity. Right, so now we're building some more structure. We form an SMT right here. There's your displacement down. And we're also entering a macro. Here's your fair value gap. We don't end up tapping into the fair value gap, but we take this out. Now we're rebalancing into this 1 minute right here. Come up, create a high, form an SMT. We also do respect this 1 minute. So right here, you could honestly just enter right away after you see this candle close like this. You could take an entry. Honestly, if I was seeing this right here, I would take an entry in here. The reason why, because number one, we came down, we tapped this for value gap, and we responded off of it, so we're bullish. Second of all, we come down, we tap into this fair value gap, respecting it again, and we close right here. This wick respects the fair value gap. We should drive up to these two protected highs. In addition, actually, I don't know why this high is protected. This is SMT TP. So then in addition to that, we have an SMT formed right here on both these fair value gaps. This should go right up here, right up to there. This would be a no-brainer trade to take. So after that gets taken, we form another SMT up here along with this one. We should head lower now. This right here is the SMT TP. Where's it at? There we go. This is SMT TP of this SMT. But then right here we form an SMT right here. So I don't know if ES took it or not. Let's actually check. Come on, where's it at? All right, right here. So if this is the SMT TP, SMT formed here, yes, we did take it out. So that means this protected low and this SMT TP are now technically hit because ES took it, which means we can head higher here. We're also into this previously respected 5 minute. Entering a macro as well, we have a downtrend. We could possibly see reversal in this macro. So number one, we get this SMT. This is a failure swing higher, sort of, and then we create another SMT here. More confidence that we should go higher. And right there is your sort of market structure change, but the macro does end right here. Now this SMT TP has been hit. We can come down, take this protected low. So we took that low. Now we're just forming some more structure here. All right, so right here, great example of an SMT. We form it right here, instant sell off to the SMT TP, and we stop there. Also respecting this previous 1 minute for value gap. After that, we come up here, rebalance to 50% of the range. Actually, we get a massive sell off, sweeping all of these previous lows, taking this protected low out. Now we should drive a little higher take out this take out this protected high at some point. We've also had a little formation right here. So we came up, took out this protected high, sold off, and then bought up a bit, formed this SMT, and then this SMT TP gets taken, and now I want to see this protected get taken. Now we're just going to generate structure for the rest of the day. You can also see right here, we have an uptrend, and then we go into this macro, and we just completely reversed it right here. And then we create an SMT here, and this is actually the end of the day. So very, very quick, simple day. And now let's move on to the next day. All right, so here we are on the next day. Now let's look at the 4 hour again. So right here you can see that we've had a run up. I do want to see us come down to balance into this 4 hour right here. So I'm going to mark this out. We've already respected off this 4 hour. We could come back down to it again, but I do want to see us come down to this 4 hour, which we're very, very close to doing. That's not going to be hard to do. We form an SMT. Here's SMT TP. The market's kind of looks like it's kind of bugging out here. I would not trade if I saw the market doing this. I think this was some during maybe the contract change. So I don't know what that's about. All right, so out of this leg right here, we come down, retrace to discount. We're also entering a macro, so I could see a possible reversal into this. Here's displacement above a recent high. This is your market structure shift. This would be it right here. Tap into fair value gap. This would be first entry. Stop would be probably the candle of this leg, and I want to see us get up to this recent high for TP, and possibly head higher to these other highs. I'm pretty sure if I remember. Oh yeah, we also do have this. After we take out this TP, we come down, we tap into this 1 minute again, and we end up sweeping this low right here. So get a massive buy up. We take out this buy side, which would be final TP, but you most likely would stop down on this candle. And then I remember there was like a really, really nice example. Yeah, there was a beautiful example of a bunch of setups in here. So we have an SMT created up here. This signifies that we're going to go lower. So that's what we're doing here. We have all these stacked fair value gaps that we're kind of in. Right, sort of respecting. Also keep in mind we have two fair value gaps right here and a liquidity gap. Or a liquidity void, same thing. Okay, so now going into this macro, we're sort of, I'd say, in a downtrend maybe. Overall, this is like a downtrend. We started buying out before this. We have this 1 minute. We could honestly respect this. Or maybe head a little bit lower first. Okay, so we head lower. We reach into here, form an SMT, massive displacement up. We take out that SMT TP, and the draw liquidity right here is this gap. So if I was looking at this right here, right, we just had a massive move up and then a massive move down. We're slowly retracing to premium of this range for shorts. Now we are up here, we're forming an SMT. Now that we're forming an SMT, entering premium, tapping into these two fair value gaps and this liquidity gap right here, I would put an entry right here just because of all these stacked PD rays. Get displacement down. Now we create an order block right here, and if we retrace up to this order block, this would be second entry. If we made a fair value gap right here and retrace to it, that would be second entry. We actually come up, take out this. There's no fair value gap here. It's a really small one, but no really fair value gap there. But some candle, we do actually come up and tap it. we hesitate a little bit, but we come up and tap this order block right here. So this could be second entry. Now, looking at this macro, in addition to this short bias that we have an uptrend going into this macro, which should sell us off. This SMTTP also wants to get hit as well. So right here, I'd be in a lot of contracts. And then additionally, with this macro, we have displacement down. And I could see us tapping into this for value gap right here. This would be a great entry. You could add even more into here. We sell off. These would be your TPs. This would be most of your take profit. You have this SMTTP here and this recent protected low. And then we come back up into this previously respected 1 minute. We form an SMT up here. Get displacement down. This first value gap that you tap into would be your entry, or this one would actually be your entry right here, but we do end up coming up to this one. We then create another SMT right here. Displacement down, we take out this SMTTP. This could be a possible entry. I personally wouldn't take this, but this could be an entry. And you can see in this candle, we end up sweeping, end up taking out all of these lows. So just with these few candles, we took out all of this engineered sell side liquidity that we've made basically the entire day, all in this couple of minutes. It's still the morning though. We still got a lot more structure to go over. Okay, so here we tap into this 4 hour for value gap that we finally been waiting for. So this draw of liquidity is done. Now this is where we can wait for more structure. We have an SMT created here. Displacement up. We don't take out this SMTTP just yet, but we're into this 1 minute for value gap. And then we come up, finally take it. This 1 minute for value gap could possibly be an entry, although, yeah, it could be an entry. Second entry, I would take on any retracement to any of these for value gaps, which we don't have any sort of rebalance into any of them before taking this SMTTP. So that's taken. We're entering these bearish PD arrays. You could see we also have an uptrend going into this macro. This macro sells us off. Let's see if we can find the setup in here. It won't be hard at all. So right here, waiting for a close below. Well, this one's a little more difficult because these are all wicks, but I'd say this one be a little more risky. But if you saw, we start slowing down here, we come down here, right? We wick this, we come back up. This 1 minute for value cap could possibly be an entry for shorts, as we are expected to reverse right here. So this would be first entry. We sell off, we take out this low, forming an SMT. Now this high right here is your SMTTP. Right, we have displacement up. The only problem right here is that we disrespected this 1 minute. So we disrespect this 1 minute, and additionally we use it as an inverse. I expect this to completely fail. We should not go up to this SMTTP, and I expect us to actually sell downwards. So right here, massive sell-off. We're close to this protected low. If we do tap into this for value gap, I would take an entry here. So there's your entry, and we should come down and take this protected low. We sell off a bit more, buy back up. All right, we're tapping to a 1 minute right here. Respect off that. Small little bullish SMT formed right here. All right, we go higher. Now you can see we're in an uptrend going into this macro. We also create an SMT right here, followed by big candle sell-off. Now we create a fair value gap. If we tap into this fair value gap in addition to this SMT, I do expect us to sell off lower. So there's the entry. I want to see a sell-off now. We don't sell off much. We do sell off to discount of this range. But then we buy back up, take out this protected high. So this right here is a complete failure swing. This did not play out. how it was supposed to. It did not go down enough. So since that happened, I'd now be pretty bullish. Obviously going to wait for a bullish setup. So we tap into this 15-minute right here. We come back down. Now we found something bullish. Massive displacement up. SMTTP taken, but we can possibly tap into this 1 minute for an entry. So there's the 1 minute tap. We're not really going too high here. We form some internal structure. Now with this internal, this is just this is basically just consolidation, but with this consolidation you can see SMT is created here. We come down, SMT form on this SMT TP, so this gets hit. This is your new protected low. This is your SMT TP of this SMT. We come up, take that, take the previous protected high, and now we just generate some more structure. We're also having an uptrend going into this macro. The only thing is that we have a bunch of bullish PD arrays. So we have this SMT right here. This SMT TP should get taken. We don't quite take it yet. We come down, form another SMT. So now this is the SMT TP and this is SMT TP, which gives us a double draw on liquidity. We're almost going to take it, and then we finally take both of it right there. And then after that, we form this high, massive displacement down, we form another SMT at these lows. Now I want to see this high get taken. That high gets taken. We form an SMT up here. Now I want to see this low get taken, or an SMT form. Right here, just waiting till the end of the day. This is actually going like 5 o'clock. Okay, we form an SMT right here. So we form an SMT from this low and from this low, meaning that this SMT, TP, and protected low technically get taken, and then this protected low technically gets taken. That is the end of the day there. I know that kind of rushed through those 2 days, but yeah, I'm just really looking forward to tomorrow and next week for the annotations. So again, guys, feel free to check out the Discord server in the link in the description. Get your free access now. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode.